Lifestyle Strategy Team, how can I help you? All right, back joining us in the studio, Olivia. Olivia, hello to you.
Hello everyone. How are you?
I'm so tired.
You look tired. It's a long day for you, right?
No, it is. It's because, my mom, she's American, but she wants dual citizenship now. And so I had to get all the paperwork. It's tough. Oh my God, it's so tough, like living in Korea as a foreigner.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
For Korean Americans, it's even more confusing. So they were like, how come you were a Yoon, but you're an E now? And because she was a Yoon, and then when she went to America, she became a Lee.
Oh, really?
Because you have to follow the husband's
she had to abide by the American rules.
Yeah, and then so there were like all this confusing stuff, and they're like, "Is this really you?" And she's like, "I have my old Korean passport. This is my."
She had to prove that. Oh wow, okay. At least you're fine.
I'm okay. I'm okay. But I have to go to the immigration office next year to renew my visa.
Next month I have to go.
Oh, jeez. So.
Yes.
Let's talk about fun stuff.
Yes, let's continue on last week's topic, right? We talked about water culture here in Korea. So we're going to talk about mountain streams and beaches because it's summer.
I want to ask you this though, like I know you like the beaches. I've seen you went to the beaches not too long ago. But what about like mountain streams, keikok?
I love it. I love it. Yeah. I mean, I used to go when I was very young to like Chuncheon area.
I think I got good stuff there.
Right. So I have very good memories of me and my cousins going there and trying to, catch fishes in the stream and
they got those little guppies or not guppies. Those little fish there.
Yeah, exactly. And little frogs and I mean it's a really nice place in the nature to be.
So for some reason. This shows that streams are a good place to go when you have young kids because my memory of the summers where my grandparents lived, there's a lot of streams there, and so I always go to a stream, right. all the time, and
it's so refreshing.
It's so cold.
Yeah, it's very cold actually.
Because like when you go to the swimming pool and it's a hot day, you go into the swimming pool and it's like
okay, right?
It's like okay, it's not warm, but it's okay.
But streams are super cold,
Yeah, but then you get used to it after a while and things like that. Any that you recommend though, like that's nearby?
Near Seoul area, the good thing about Seoul is that you can access to quite a few streams just, by taking the subway. So there is one not too far in Gwanak-dong, Gwanak Station,
Really?
Yeah. So you just go, it's like 15 minutes walk away from the station. It's called the Shilim Stream, Shilim Valley. So it's pretty crowded because it's, it's close, right?
Wow.
But there are some
Seoul.
streams, you can just, I know your wife doesn't drive, so you can say.
I have to go. I have to go.
The kids there. I mean, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
I know where I live in Anyang, there are stream areas there too. But it's not like the only thing with the stream in Anyang is because it's surrounded by so many buildings.
Yeah, you don't feel feel like you're in the nature, right?
No. That's why you have to go.
Gwanak area, there's Gwanak-san, the mountain, and everything. So you do kind of feel, you're in nature within the city.
Yeah.
So it's pretty nice.
So like you said with like Chuncheon, right? You have to go around Chuncheon that gets very, very natural and things like that. What would you say is like the biggest feature of Korean streams?
The water is really crystal clear. You can like really see the little fishes. In the water, and the water is monitored, every summer, so it's pretty, you can swim. There's no problem either.
Don't drink it though.
Yeah, I mean,
don't drink it though.
Some people, the people who go mountain climbing, they always, still drink the water coming directly from the source, right? So I'm always surprised. It should be really clean, because they drink
only the ones that are tested.
Yeah.
Like the ones that I'm talking about is like the streams where everybody's swimming and stuff like that. Yeah, right. Don't be drinking water from there. There's a lot of bacteria probably.
Yeah. So just don't drink it. But I mean, go there, refresh, take your swimsuit. You can just, people just go in t-shirts and shorts. It's fine.
Yeah. Do you remember when you were a kid and you went to the stream, like the adults used to always bring the watermelon?
Yeah. And they used to put it in there. Yeah.
That's how
they
cold
still do
it is.
They still do it.
No, that's how cold the water is.
They put the big watermelon in between two rocks.
Yeah,
so it
yes,
doesn't
yes,
like and that's I mean they still do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how cold it is.
It's super nice, very refreshing, and the air is fresh. You know, you feel really in the nature. It's quiet, and there's plenty of shades too because lots of trees around.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can find your own resting area if you want it to be in the sun or in the shade.
The only thing that you have to be very, very careful about is that, especially because, recently we had a lot of heavy downpours, right? And so you never know even after like a few days after a downpour when there's like a rush of water that comes through. And so there's a lot of, if it feels like if it's after like heavy downpours, do not go to the streams.
Yeah, just be careful with that because the water can be shallow, but the stream it could be really fast. Like the current can be fast. Yeah.
And the other thing that a lot of people do is like in between the streams there are like big bold like rocks where people like stand
kind
up.
Of, yeah.
But it's slippery.
It's very slippery. So I recommend taking your aqua shoes if you have, especially for the kids. I mean adults are okay, but kids it's super slippery. So
so like back in the days like we didn't have no aqua shoes, and so like it was just bare feet. But now aqua shoes are very readily available, so it's a must for kids.
Yeah. And many kids go with their Crocs, into it too. I mean, but it's
I would go
dangerous.
against that.
It's dangerous too.
Because those are very slippery.
Yeah,
it's very slippery, so I wouldn't do that. Another thing that, like, there's different kind of streams, and there's a lot of like I remember a couple of years ago I went there myself, not too far away from. What is it? What was it? I think Yongin. I think it was not too far from Yongin. But there was like a stream.
Yeah.
And there's restaurants nearby.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They used to have a lot of restaurants, actually. Yeah. And I think in 2019, the local government went through some crackdown because they were illegal.
Yes,
It was illegally, those. It was like a small deck where you can have your feet in the stream and eat samgyetang, the chicken soup, right? So they went through a crackdown. So now there are still a few left, but not as many as before.
You know who cracked down on that and did a successful job cracking down on it?
Oh.
The current president.
Yeah.
He went out there and then, he was talking to people. He was like, look, we can't do this, right? I understand what you want to do here, but it's just illegal. You can't be doing this. And they're like, oh, you're rushing it. But like, no. You've been pushing this for too long. We're going to stop it. But the other reason why they stopped it was because they started charging people to use the streams.
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah.
And then the other thing was like the price gauging that they were doing because of this. But let's talk about the restaurants that are always there. What kind of foods are always sold by the streams?
So this week was chobok. Did you have your samgyetang?
No, I can't. I can't eat samgyetang.
You can't drink. You can't have those warm food during the summer.
No, I can't eat ginseng.
Yeah, you can ask to take it off.
I know, but then the point...
sometimes you forgot. I mean, I think last time you told that you forgot.
But then, like, the point of the samgyetang is to have this ham, which is supposed to, like, replenish you.
You can't. No.
And I just like fried chicken. I don't like no...
That's instead of...
boiled chicken. I don't like no boiled chicken.
No, I had a really nice samgyetang, actually. So samgyetang is one of the most common dishes that is served near those streams, right? Samgyetang, so chicken soup, barbecue, like...
Duck.
Duck.
Duck is always a popular one.
Yeah. 오리고기.
Origogi is always one. And then, like, what is it?
Good.
Chun?
I mean, chon is always there. And also those peksuk, those...
Peksuk's a chicken, yeah.
But they, with a lot of vegetable. It's a little bit different from samgyetang, right? A lot of veggies and everything that is, like, hot. And you can say, oh, 시원해, but it's super hot.
No, it really... That's the thing, right? 시원하다, but it's like... when you eat something hot and you sweat.
Yeah, it's 시원하다. That's what they
or like
say.
there are soups that are just refreshing after you take it. Again, I can't, I guess.
You have to have your ice Americano in the stream, right?
No, see, that's the other thing that I remember my uncle, my imo-boo, like he used to like drinking a lot and he always bring like beer and stuff like that, but don't drink a lot.
Yeah, like in the streams, no, I don't recommend. Yeah.
Dude, anytime when it comes to like playing in the waters and things like that, and again, and I can't, repeat this more and more, but with streams,
be careful.
Rush of water. Just rush of water can come at any time. So you have to be very careful. I mentioned before that anytime there's like a torrential downpours the day before and things like that, you cannot go to the streams because even though it seems like it's very like little water, it just comes
it can
at
change.
you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then that's a good, no matter how good of a swimmer you are, something is going to happen. And not to mention trash.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Always take your trash.
I mean, yeah, because there were some places that were some people complained about, people going to the streams, camping and all that, and leaving all the trashes behind. So yeah, absolutely, take your trash, take extra plastic bags, to put all your trash into it. Yes.
Na Pinsoon is same as me. Every time she eats
ginseng and like samgyetang.
Bathroom.
Oh,
I can't eat it.
It's too much heat, right?
Yeah, people with the high body temperature.
Yeah.
If ginseng is supposed to raise your temperature,
fire.
Yeah, it's fire, and then it's fire in the toilet too. Afterwards,
both sides.
We are gonna continue to talk about some nice natural outdoor water play places here in Korea, but we're gonna take a short song break here. This is IU with Up. That was IU with Up.
A poo. It's like,
poo?
you're diving into the water and you're like spitting from your tuba, right? A poo.
or what do I do when I'm in the water because I can't? So, or a poo from The Simpsons.
Yes.
I think he's not there anymore. But anyways, we've been talking about the streams. We had some messages coming in. We talked about samgyetang. Hyun over in Virginia says, "Oh, I need to eat some samgyetang. So low energy these days." Do you eat?
Recommend? Yeah.
Does
absolutely.
it help?
For me, it does help a lot actually.
Man.
Because I have I'm very cold in the winter and I don't. Yeah. So for me, I need the fire, right? I need to warm up. Yeah. And even in the summer, same thing.
I can't. I just can't.
I drink hot water in the summer. I don't drink like ice stuff. I'm too cold. See, like I'm having long sleeve. The weather. I mean, it's super hot, but I'm still with my long sleeve, and like people will look at me and like, "Aren't you hot?" No, I'm just fine, perfectly fine now.
나 펜순 올리비아님 제발 잠옷 입고 자다 일어나서 나와주세요.
아 왜요?
너무 글로잉해서 볼 수 없어요. Snap.
감사합니다.
Snap. That's smooth. That's Riz.
Yes.
So we're gonna continue to talk about some places to go here. There's always that one person you see at the valley, right?
Yeah, many kind of persons, right? 아줌마 and 아저씨s.
Yeah.
What kind of person?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't, man, I went there, the last time I went there was when I was in college.
Oh, okay.
So I just dip my feet.
Toes in? Just the toes?
Just the toes.
And sit down on the rock?
Yeah, and just like eat watermelon.
Yeah, I'm the one always slicing fruit. All day long. I'm the one like back in the kitchen making sure that the kids have vegetables. They have their cucumbers and oi and carrots.
The diver. I like this one. The nonstop diver.
Oh yeah, you see that too with the goggles.
Yeah, they have the what is it? The
tuba.
snorkel.
Right,
the snorkel, right?
yeah.
And they're just in there all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
The person who's always eating. Oh, this is a good one.
The napper?
The napper on the rock.
The napper on the rock, yeah.
You know that scared me once.
They're just sleeping on those big round rocks.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? I was like, what is that? Right? Because like I'm in the water, so I have to. I take my glasses off, and I was like, what is that? Right? It's like an ajashi just lying down in the rock.
Yeah. Getting his vitamin D, right?
This one I don't
Suntan.
like.
Yeah.
The one blasting music on speaker.
Oh yeah, you do have some people who are, they think they have all the rights because you have to rent your place, right? When you go to some streams. Some of the streams, it's half stream, half camping at the same time.
Yeah.
So they think they can do whatever. So they have their MP3, they have their, the speaker phone, the phones, the speakers on and everything. So it can be quite it can bother other people. Yeah. And you always have those ajashis playing cards, like Ghost Up. In some places, like especially the owners of these places, they're camping. They're somewhere and they're like, chucha, 여기 come here for chucha, and you need to pay for this and for that, and they always charge you for something. Yeah.
The fun thing that you could do is like, especially with kids, they want to catch those small fish.
Yeah, they love it. They love doing that.
And so the thing is, it's small and it's very hard to catch. And so one thing that you could do is you can make a makeshift bait.
Yeah.
And what you do is, let's say you have like a water bottle. Mm-hmm. No, what is it? Like those 2-liter bottles?
Yeah, you just cut it into...
Cut the top, put it upside down.
Yeah, we all
and
did
then put like little things in there and they'll go in.
Rocks and
and then they'll just go in there and they're so dumb they can't come out.
The kids love doing that.
It's fun stuff, right? Unless like you got other people with like nets and stuff like that they want to catch.
Yeah.
And I mean it's fun stuff. Oh my goodness.
And you spend all day in the stream. I mean, really.
Yeah.
You can stay for hours. So make sure you put a sufficient sunblock, right?
That's the thing
really,
that people, that's the thing that people forget about sunblock is that it's only effective for like 2
or 3 hours.
Yeah, 2-3 hours.
You have to put it over and over, and because the water is so fresh, you don't even realize that you're getting sunburn. It's always wear. We talked about rash guard last week, or at least a t-shirt, especially with the kids. Hat and like sunglasses is a must. Sunglasses or at least like goggles or
like people also think like when it's like a cloudy day you don't get burnt.
Oh,
no, you get burnt.
You do.
You get burnt.
Yeah, the UV light in Korea is super strong.
Yeah, absolutely. So you always have to have that stuff on. I want to ask you this though, because I liked streams as a kid, but do I want to go? Yeah, because you start realizing all the things. There's the downsides of streams. Let's talk about the downsides.
Well, I think when your kids are a little bit too young, the thing is that it's quite dangerous.
Yes.
You always have to be constantly with them, so you cannot really enjoy. So I recommend streams when up to like age 5, 6, when they're older than 5 and 6, they can kind of manage themselves and everything. The only downside is there's not a lot of changing rooms where you can change.
You have to basically change in the car.
In the car, at least bring your clothes and everything, and lots of mosquitoes and bugs. That's one thing. I mean, if you don't like bugs and mosquitoes and things like that, just don't go, because they're everywhere. They are everywhere. Some seasons, well, actually, we went. What was it? 2 years ago, there was a season. Like, very strangely, there weren't a lot of mosquitoes.
Okay.
Some season it was just like up and down, but then most of the time you have bugs everywhere. So if you don't like bugs, just don't go. If you're like the kind of woman who screams, like when
if you don't like bugs.
Yeah, just avoid those places.
That actually,
it's nature,
No,
it's
that
normal,
actually reminded me of something.
Yeah.
There's something worse than mosquitoes sometimes.
Oh, the
leeches.
Snakes?
No, snakes.
I mean,
you could get.
In some like areas you do. It's written like be careful of snakes and everything. Yeah. Leeches in Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, you never had leeches?
No, never.
So again, I used to go to the streams a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then one thing that my uncles used to always tell me is you have to be careful about the leeches, and I didn't know what leeches were.
Yeah.
Until one of them caught my my uncle. And then he was like so nonchalant about it. He was like, "승재, 일로 와봐. 승재, this is 거물이야." He was like showing me what it was, and it's just basically stuck on your legs.
Oh wow!
And so like a child can't pull it off. Like it's stuck on you.
It's really completely okay.
So like if you're an adult, you could actually pull it off, and
but
right off the bat, you have blood coming out and stuff like that. And you don't want that as a kid.
No, you do not. Yeah.
And so some areas, like some like very like countrysides, there's some leeches.
Okay.
And that's the other thing. No bathrooms.
Yeah, I mean.
Well,
depending where you go, right? Depending where you go. But that's one of the downsides of, going to the natural streams somewhere here in Korea.
Crash Override over in Michigan says streams as in rivers, a little bit different.
Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, I mean.
Like creek.
Yeah, more closer than that.
Like a creek.
It can seem to be a river, but it's more like, I guess, in between the two.
Kai over in Doncaster said, I have childhood memories from going to the stream with my family. It's good times. Again, I mean, it's just something that I always... It's a big part of my childhood. I always remember going to the streams and the creeks and things like that, and then just having fun. But as adults, when you get older, you start thinking about all the things you have to worry about, like no bathrooms, no changing places, mosquitoes.
Yeah, and I think a long time ago, the parents would just go, and without, I don't know if they would think about all these things, Yeah. I think now we're more careful about where to change and not showing, exposure and everything. Yeah. I think back in the day, it was like, okay, let's just go. We just go with our cousins, and we come back when it's dinner time,
Sometimes I don't even know how...
No supervision too much.
Sometimes I don't even know how I survived my childhood. Parents didn't even care about that stuff. Back in this, they didn't know car seats back in the days.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I survived my childhood. Not 벼룩, no, not flea. Leeches are 거물이. 거물이 is...
They suck up your blood.
It's like the black little
thing,
looking things, and it sucks your blood, and it's
yeah.
But I didn't even think about the snake part. That's gosh.
Yeah, there's always.
We're gonna continue to talk about some natural places to check out when it comes to playing the one. We still haven't talked about the one big one, right?
Yes.
But first, we're gonna take a short song break here. This is Stray Kids with "Walking on Water." That was stray kids were walking on water like Jesus. Mm-hmm. Jesus walked on water, I think. Anybody else can walk on water? What? Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? What is that bug that walks on water?
Oh yeah. The things that look like a mosquito, like a
water
big
gliders.
mosquito.
What is it called? I know the Korean is 소금쟁이, but what's the
소금쟁이.
water striders? What is it called? Water striders, I think.
Water spiders.
No, not definitely not spiders. 소금쟁이 영어로. Oh, it is water striders. Yeah, water striders.
It is. Yeah. You're right. Water striders.
You see that a lot too in the streams.
In Korea.
Olivia, we have to talk about beaches.
Yes, we have to.
Korea.
We have so many. We're surrounded. Yeah, we're surrounded
by water. There's so many beaches.
East, west, south. Yeah. I mean, I recommend Donghae, which is the east. East sea.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, the water. I mean, the south, the one in the south in Namhae is really nice. It's for kids. It's the best, but it's so far.
Yeah.
And there's no transportation is not convenient. So I recommend more the one in the east, right? On the east coast. So the water is they're clear water, big waves. So we went there actually 2 weeks ago. We went to Yangyang, so it's a lot of surfing beaches. Samcheok also. The west coast is more, there's more mud. So you go there,
for the mud flats to get like the shellfish and stuff.
It's fun with the kids, right?
Have you been to mud flats?
I've been long time ago.
It's a workout, ladies and gentlemen.
But I haven't done it with the kids. My kids I don't know if they would like it. Because they don't like having like all these, like mud and things on their body. I don't know how they would react to that.
It's not as easy as you think it is.
Oh, really? You have to really
I went there once with my kid, and I think he was having fun for like the first 10 minutes.
And then after he was like, Dad,
I was doing everything. He's like, you do it.
Okay.
I was like, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm just going to watch you do it. When are we going to play in the water? I was like, what do you mean we're going to play in the water?
There's no water here.
Mud flat. But the EC, the only thing with the EC is the waves are too
very strong. They're very strong. Yes.
So if it was like little kids,
for little kid, I recommend. I said the south one. Yeah.
Jeju has some really nice beaches.
Jeju is nice too. Yeah. Depending where you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful sunsets.
Yes.
Of course. A lot of sightseeing too. So I mean, you can do a little bit of traveling at the same time.
Have you ever been to Haeundae during like the peak season?
I hate Haeundae during the peak season. I mean, I love it. I love it when it's towards, the Busan Film Festival because it's October, right?
Yeah.
And I actually love bathing during that time, and people watch me as like, she's foreigner, so she can do it, right?
Yeah.
But during the summer, it's so crowded. It's really
just
crowded.
Basically, if you look from the sky,
it's just people.
It's parasols.
Yeah.
Parasols, and then they charge so much for parasols. Yeah. And then it's basically a fight for space.
Mm-hmm. And they charge, it's overrated, because it's supposed to be around 10,000 to 20,000, but they charge you like 50,000.
You know what they also say? You can't bring your own parasol.
Oh, yeah.
It just says
you
right
cannot, they consider that the beach is private, they own the beach, right?
Yeah.
So you have to pay for rent. You have to pay,
our producer actually makes a very good point. He said there's so many parasols like everywhere that it just basically creates a dome and traps the heat.
So it's
just hotter.
Oh, yeah.
I
love Busan, but just during that period is not the best time to go unless if you like, crowded, spaces.
Has anybody been seen those videos on the internet where it's just you don't see water?
You just see all the people on the beach, right?
It's just people's heads. Mm-hmm. That's what it is in Haeundae.
Just like your cushion, right? You feel like it's all people, right? Everywhere.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then it's even worse because the really difficult thing is you have to find a spot, and it's first come first serve for a spot. And because there's so many spots, sometimes you lose where your spot is.
Oh yeah, the kids. I wouldn't take my kids there because I don't know if they would find where I am sitting or where I'm even sunbathing.
And that's the other thing is if you have your kids going out there, you have to go there with them.
Oh yeah.
Because one, they can't find you can't find them. That's the other thing. And then because there's so many people there, I know Korea is generally very safe, but there's a very good tip on how to hide your goods.
I know. In a diaper.
Oh, you do the diaper?
You put your cell phone in a diaper, right? And you it as if it's a used diaper, right?
What if a really nice person goes,
throw it away.
No, you know what I used to do is, shampoo bottle. empty one.
Well,
Like a used shampoo bottle, empty one.
Yeah.
And then I would just put my money, like cell phone, keys, all that stuff in
the
there.
shampoo.
In the shampoo bottle.
okay.
Because no one's going to take that.
Right.
And so I just do that. And then what is it? What is the other thing that I do? Or like a container, I would put it under. You know, you have like a blanket that you
Just put it underneath.
put it under it. And then that's what basically.
I mean,
what
if
do.
it's friends, they would find everything and they would rob you, right? But
Yeah.
Korea is pretty safe, in general. So you can just leave your stuff and, I mean, there are high chances, 99% chances that, nobody would touch your stuff.
Oh, this is a good point. The parasols that you rent at the beachside, it's not like a private thing. So basically, it's run by
the local,
local regional government and things like that. And so like it helps with the money that they make. It helps
to reinvest into facilities.
Yeah,
and
because they
things
got to
like
do the
that.
cleaning. They have to do all the facilities. You're right. And the good thing about a lot of the Korean beaches is that number one, there's a lot of bathrooms around.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shower stalls around.
It's very easy to access.
Yeah.
No, it's very well organized. And the
Yeah.
prices for parasol is set. There is a certain guideline, so you can go above a certain rate these days. Yeah.
Hyun says, as a Busan native, never go to the beaches in the summer.
Yeah, I mean, and all the people who go actually to Haeundae during that time are Seoul people. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it's like you meet Seoul people, you date, where you from? Oh, I'm from Seoul. So you kind of start dating someone who's from Seoul, right? It's Busan.
So they said Busan people, when it's time for, summer vacations, they go elsewhere.
Oh,
And so
they avoid.
Angela did a thing on the beaches, and there's a lot of beaches around where like even parasol renting is free, and there's not as many people out there, and so it's all the Busan people. They leave Haeundae, which is kind of like ironic.
And then all the Seoul people come down.
So all over the country, they're all down in the Haeundae.
Same in France, Nice, Cannes, all these areas. Many people from Paris just go during the summer, right?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
They invade those places. Yes.
But what are some things that you could actually do at the beach other
with
than
the kids? Sandcastle. This is the first thing I do with the kids. Sandcastle, and you always have to take some, some tools so you can do some stuff with them. Sandcastle, collecting shells when there are shells.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of beach. Snorkeling, my son loves snorkeling, so he just put his goggles and he just goes into. I mean, even with the waves, he doesn't care. He can stay all day long.
When I was young, I remember I always brought the goggles because I can't see underwater, right? And then especially like the ocean water, like it hurts your eyes and things like that. And so like I always brought that, and it's fun stuff.
Yeah.
Our producer said in Haeundae and other beaches, you could actually bring your personal parasols. That's interesting. Okay.
Well, this time when we went to Donghae, actually we wanted to be in an area next to an area where there was on the right side was rentals, and we were on the left side, and somebody came and was like, you can't stay here. And like, why? Because we are, managing this beach on the right side.
really?
So they just literally didn't want us to stay even in the public area. So depending where you go. But I guess normally you can, absolutely. The beach is not private.
I want to ask you this, though, because you plan pretty well ahead of time with this. I'm not very good at this. What do you usually bring to the beach other than obviously the sunscreen and things like that?
For me, everything that the kids don't get to have usually in general at home. So good stuff to eat, jellies, chips, Cheetos, all these things, that they
snacks and stuff like
so
that.
they can go in the water, come back and have something nice and be so happy about their day.
Yeah.
Because these are usually the things I don't buy at home and they don't have it.
Yeah.
And we always they love going to 편의점, so we'll go buy 삼각 kimbap, next to the beach, and we spend the whole day at the beach.
One thing that I teach my son all the time before going into the water, this is both the beaches, anywhere that you go, swimming pool, water, and things like that, is, how they say don't go swimming right away after you eat?
Yeah, not immediately after. You have to wait, especially when you have a heavy meal, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to wait an hour and a half after a heavy meal. But if you're not like really swimming, it's okay, But yeah, that's one of the recommendations. And just don't go suddenly into the water. Make sure you put some water on your neck first and then jump in.
Yeah,
these are just very basic.
My son didn't listen to me once, and he had like the worst indigestion. He started throwing up everywhere and things like that. And so there's a reason why people say all of this stuff.
Yes, especially parents.
Yeah, exactly. And always, guys, Please
Safety.
be safe. Yes,
Yes.
safety is very, very important wherever you go. Again, I can't stress enough, even in
Yeah, I
streams
can't
and
agree
creeks
more.
where
Yeah.
it seems like it's shallow water, water can swell up at any time, always. So please,
Keep an eye
please
on
be
your
careful.
kids, on your friends, everyone. Yeah.
All right, Olivia, fun discussions as
Thank you
always.
so
Thank
much.
you so much.
See you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you again next
Take
week.
care. Bye bye.